AMC here. I've got that new 22 long rifle, Bear Creek Upper, fully cleaned, reassembled, suppressor on the end, scope taken off from the pistol upper, set on the rails. That needs to be zeroed yet, but I'm going to add an additional M-LOK to the bottom of the handguard so that I can utilize a bipod for bench use. Plus it also works as a another grip point. So after verifying that our firearm is clear, there is no ammunition on the table, we will move this around, get it into a position where we can see the bottom half of the forestock. Then the M-LOK rail section. These are pretty slick, install really easy. Looks like that knife needs some sharpening. This particular section is made out of plastic, so it's just a composite material, but it adds another gliding surface on the bottom of the firearm, so using that on the bench, less likely to scratch off and mar up the bottom of your receiver. So the hardware works really slick. These are little T-shaped nuts if you haven't worked with M-LOK before. Typically they come already preloaded with Loctite or a thread locking material. Recessed pocket so that the screw will drop right down inside. I believe these are an 8-inch Allen. Yeah, that fits that pretty well. So the little T where it'll focus. There's a little recess and a flat piece. So when this goes in the slot and you start to tighten it, the piece will turn 90 degrees and index, and it will lock into this rail. This little slot. Sits in there nicely. So you don't have to take the handguard off to install these pieces. Put the flat part down. Give it a little bit to get started so your threads don't get misaligned. You repeat that to the other side with the other screw. These parts then will just drop right straight through the slot. There's another button here that helps lock your accessory in place. So that button will index with the slot and have everything sit down flush. And then as you tighten that screw, this piece will turn 90 degrees. Once you feel it turn 90 degrees, if you pick up on your accessory and tighten your screw at the same time, it locks everything into place. And disassembly is the same. So if you find you want a rail accessory on the side of your firearm for a flashlight or other accessory, mount it on the side if you've got the rail accessories or the rail availability. Okay, in my case, I'm going to mount this on the bottom, so this will end up sliding in somewhere in this area, wherever it lines up best. So again, so we're not showing you the direct how to do all of the work. And so one trick is to equally tighten these screws as you go. And then also pay attention after you put them together to make sure that you still have clearance between the end of the screw and your barrel. On my 243, on this one here, the gas block indexed right in that spot. So I ended up having to take a little bit of the length off the screw so that it didn't contact the barrel. And then after you get it in place, just verify that the T's had turned in the correct direction. Tighten down to the correct torque. And now you should be able to install whatever accessories you want on those. Now I have an attachment point for a bipod. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you'd be so kind. And additionally, keep in mind the plight of Matt Hoover.